What's up guys, Zach Samuel Fitness here. Thank you for clicking on this video, I appreciate it. So today I'm going to be talking about how to optimize sleep and the importance of sleep to gaining muscle and muscle gains. So the first thing is that sleep, obviously sleep has so many health benefits. It plays a role in disease prevention, it's going to help you make better gains in the gym, it's going to make you happier, it's just going to make you better overall, okay? When you're sleeping, your workouts in the gym are not going to be good. Okay, if you're averaging 5 hours of sleep a night or 6 hours of sleep a night even, your workouts will not be as good if you're a natural athlete. Okay, no matter what you're telling yourself, if you're getting optimal sleep and optimal quality of sleep, you are going to have better workouts in the gym. Your health and your well-being will improve if you improve your sleep. The first tip, turn off your phone or put your phone on airplane mode at least 2 hours before you go to bed. Okay, I know people are gonna be like 2 hours before you go to bed. Like that's when I'm on Instagram. That's when I'm on social media. Is right before bed. Most people are on their phones right before bed because you're in bed. Maybe you're watching TV and you have Instagram on at the same time. First of all, the blue light that comes from the phone is gonna keep you awake. Okay, studies have already shown the connection between blue light exposure and poor sleep or not being able to fall asleep. So that blue light is gonna keep you awake. The other thing with having your phone with you before bed is that you're getting those notifications, you're getting those little dopamine kicks, and dopamine, that's your reward center, motivating, and that's energizing, getting those little dopamine kicks. Oh, someone liked my pic, I got a message from somebody, I wonder what it says, I got this notification. So when you're getting that reward and that little dopamine kick, like that's the opposite of what you want before bed. What you want before bed is melatonin, relaxing, in a state where you can just calm down, go to sleep and relax. You don't want to be in your energetic, your reward system, your dopamine kick. So I would suggest phone on airplane mode at least 2 hours before you go to bed. That one tip alone made a huge difference in me being able to fall asleep and me sleeping deeper. So I can actually fall asleep at the right time. If I'm planning on going to bed at 10, I put my phone on airplane mode at 8. Tip number 2, do not drink water, any water at all, 2 hours before bed. Okay, this might be more for the guys than the girls. I don't know why this is, but guys tend to get up at night to go use the washroom more than girls do. So if I'm planning to go to bed at 10, go to sleep at 10 I should say, 8 p.m. I stop drinking water. Okay, the caveat to this is that you need to make sure you're drinking enough water from when you get up until 8 p.m. There are tons of calculators online. At least if you're training hard, at least 10 big glasses of water per day. I mean, that's bare minimum. Okay, don't have it all at like 5 or 6 before you're like, oh, I can't have water till 8. No, first thing in the morning, a couple cups in the morning, and then throughout the day. Okay, if most people that train drink enough water, but most people that don't train don't drink anywhere near enough water. So make sure you're getting enough water, but not past, no water 2 hours before bed. So this is going to make it so that you don't get up in the middle of the night and disturb your sleep because you need to use the washroom. Okay, tip number 3, very controversial tip, don't watch TV before bed. The issue with that is the blue light coming from the TV. It's similar to your phone, except you're not getting notifications, you're not getting that dopamine kick, but you're still getting that blue light from the TV. Okay, blue light has been shown to keep you awake. That's the opposite of what you want. Okay, so my suggestion is that 2 hours before bed, again, or an hour if you can before bed, cut out the TV, no blue light, an hour before bed. No TV an hour before bed. If you find like you absolutely need to watch TV before bed because you think it helps you relax or go to sleep, or you find that it does that, get a red light filter. If you use a laptop to watch TV, get a red light filter on your laptop. Flux is one of them. You put that on your laptop. And it filters out the blue light, so your screen looks a little bit more red shifted, but it's not going to affect your watching enjoyment or whatever. If you can do that on your laptop, if it's your TV, if it's a smart TV, I'm pretty sure you can download apps for doing that. If it's not a smart TV, you can get blue light filtering glasses for really cheap. Honestly, I would really suggest this. The amount of blue light we get looking at screens all day is way too much to the amount of red light we get from the sun. So that imbalance will affect your sleep. Next tip I want to talk about is making sure you're eating enough before bed. Okay, this is a delicate situation. So you don't want to eat right before bed, okay, because you're going to be digesting, it's going to mess up your sleep. But you don't want to eat too early either before bed. you want to make sure it's something slow digesting. Okay, so it's not going to be something quick like some ice cream or some, I don't know, piece of white bread with syrup on it or something. Okay, you want to make sure it's something slow digesting. Oatmeal is amazing. Oatmeal before bed, fantastic. Now, let's say I'm planning to go to bed at 10. I'm not going to have my oatmeal at 9:30 right before bed. I'm going to have my meal like 2-3 hours before I'm planning on going to bed. Slow, good acting carbohydrate source, and some protein with that. And that is, for me, that's been ideal. 3 hours before bed, I have, let's say, protein powder in my oatmeal, good meal, 3 hours before bed. So that's typically what I do before bed. Final tip. This one is the biggest hack of all. I promise you, this will absolutely change your life. This totally changed my sleeping patterns. Buy a noisemaker. Okay, you can get them on Amazon. These things are absolutely fantastic. If you get basically what it is, it's this little machine. If I get it, I'll show you what it looks like. It just looks like this. Okay, that's not in focus. Looks like that. It's this little white box. Okay, just like it's the size of my hand. All right, little white box. Plug it into the wall. Okay, and basically all it does is it makes a noise while you're sleeping. And this noise is just like a white noise that drowns out all the other noise. Okay, so I'll play it right now. You can hear what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. And you can adjust the volume, you can turn it up. You can turn it up, you can turn it down, and you can change the tones and stuff too if you don't like that specific tone. Now you might think like, how am I going to sleep with that thing going on? You get used to it really quickly, and it just ends up being just background noise. It's like falling asleep to the sound of the ocean, right? Like if you imagine sleeping on a beach, like that's kind of what it's like. And what it does is it absolutely cancels out all other outside noise. So if you have a neighbor that's kind of loud, if you have a roommate that comes home late, whatever, if you live next to a busy street, and the noise of the traffic is constantly waking you up, it's making it hard for you to fall asleep, like that will totally drown out all that sound. And I found that was absolutely huge in improving my sleep. So, I hope that helps you out. The number one thing to remember is that you sometimes can't control the time you wake up, right? Because we're going to work or whatever, but you can control the time you go to bed. If you have that nighttime routine where you shut off all those distractions, you put the phone on airplane mode, you make sure you're not too hungry before going to bed, you're not too full before going to bed, you've had a good meal, 3 hours before, off all those notifications, and you just kind of relax, read, maybe do some meditation, whatever it is before bed, that I promise you will totally optimize your sleep. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you disagree with anything I've said, please leave a comment. Like this video if it helped you at all, and I appreciate you watching.